All right, we are back. I have another match breakdown to do for you guys. This is my most recent Jiu-Jitsu match that I had at Fight to Win Pro 6 in Dallas, Texas. I'm getting ready to headline Fight to Win Pro 7 this Friday night in Denver, July 15th. And really excited to compete for this event one more time. Really love this event and what they're doing for the sport. And this was my last match that I had in June. And this is with the current Pan Master Black Belt Heavyweight Champion, Diego Gamonal. He is sort of local. He's in San Antonio, Texas. And he came in as a last-minute replacement. I was going to face an Atos representative, but unfortunately he couldn't do it just because of some family stuff. And so much props to Diego for stepping in, coming from San Antonio to meet me in Dallas for this match here. And let's take a look at it and have some fun. So one more time, like I said, I really like to play the takedown game, try to get on top, start aggressive, and you know, sort of impose my my style. Here is trying to work some trips, some grip fighting. My opponent is quite a bit shorter than me, good low base, and really did a good job of not letting me get the takedowns I was looking for going. So I have some good grips, but he's low, avoiding what I'm looking for here. Keep looking for more trips, trying to move him, walk him, see if I can find you know, where he's off balance and take advantage. But like I said, he had a really good low center of gravity, and I really wasn't finding the takedown there. Looked for a flying triangle there. Was not there. I was trying to feint with sort of a knee tap and then jump over his arm, but I didn't even get close. You know, oh well. Here and then next time I feint and then try to jump over. I see his arm down, and so I'm thinking about it, but I did not even get close. So my opponent was looking for kind of like a weave pass. I was using the left hand in the collar, which I really like to play right now. So I'm looking for my left hand collar grip here, and I'm going to look for a sleeve grip with my right hand. I have to defend just a little bit. Now I'm blocking, getting control, and I felt him off balance. I went for this underneath sweep that we see Andre Galval use a lot, but I didn't have enough control. Really just off balanced him, but wasn't really close to being a real sweep. But it was a good way to, you know, let him know, like, hey, like, you know, you got to watch your balance there and keep him off of me, keep me going forward. Here I try to Tomonagi. Once again, Diego had showed really great base. The problem that happened here is I lost my foot on the hip. So I get him up, but without the foot on the hip, I can't control him all the way over. So you see how I lost it right there. So I got the momentum, and really it turns all into my right leg here. Getting him up and off balance was sort of a butterfly hook. But without the foot in the hip here, I don't have the leverage to launch him over my head. And so I get him up. There's my butterfly hook. But he has a really good base on his head here. And we actually kind of get stuck for a second, uh, you know, in this sort of halfway point where I'm trying to take him over. And it just didn't happen. And I kind of looked for his back, but with my foot still inside here, and it makes me fall off. I didn't get all the way around, and so I missed it. So one more time. You see me go for it, but I missed it. Get him up. But no. But once again, it's aggressive way to pull. Here you see me using the left hand on the collar. And I look for a drag. And I'm able to get up to a single leg here. And immediately go for a pass. So you see me use my left hand on the collar for a little bit of a collar drag. I love to use this to redirect when I feel someone passing hard one direction. So you see it again. As soon as I miss this, he goes for the weave pass again. Here I have my left hand in the collar, keeping my space. You see me climb up on my elbow here to get my space back. This is a very solid defensive position, good protection here. Get my space. Now I'm going to step my right leg out a little bit right there. And now I'm cupping behind his arm and I'm starting my drag and immediately coming up for the single here. Sucking that in, bringing him down. And then immediately you see how I switch my hip and go for the pass in one sequence. One more time. Good defense. Here's the drag. Get him off balance. Straight to the single. Boom. Switch. Control that leg. Look to work my knee in for the pass. Now I'm thinking about his arm. It's not in a good position. He kind of gets a half guard back here. I go back into a cross knee pass. Now I'm working for the mount. So again, biggest thing, you see how I'm walking him, keeping him flat, really putting a lot of pressure here on his hip, using my knee against his leg on the other side, walking to the center, keeping him flat. And that makes it easy for me to get my leg across. Here I just use my shin and then I step all the way over, get the mount, prepared for his bridge. Now I'm immediately working my hand on the collar. Here I'm just keeping my pressure, staying tight with my legs, trying to drive my shoulder in his face a little bit, work his arms out of position. Now, just doing a little bit of smothering, trying to wear him out a little bit more before I go back to attacking the neck. Now here I'm working it back in, thumb in grip. My favorite way to finish the cross choke from mount. I'm cinching it, getting it tighter and tighter, keeping my head off to the side. Notice how my head is always just a little bit over to my right, so I'm in a good base, not exposing the bridge, the hip roll over to my left. Missed that one. He had a good bridge there at the end to make me base. And I'll pretty much, you know, always let go in base if I have to. I want to stay on top. Don't want to lose position. So if it's not there, it's not there. Did a good bridge. Kind of lost position a little bit. Base. Maintain position. I can always go right back. Is what I did right here. Now I kind of rotate it in a little different. Keep my base a little better. Drop the head. And there we go. So missed the first one. It's okay. Cinch it a little tighter and immediately go back while they're still sort of recovering from the energy that they spent on the first bridge. And this one I couldn't turn his head quite as much, so I get a thumb in grip and more like a sort of Hodger Gracie style, come around and wrap it in. So I get my thumb in grip. Now I'm going to drop my elbow in hard. Now drop my head. And there it is. And there you have it. That's exactly my style right there. Get to dominant position and start to set up my finishes. If I can finish from side control, great. If not, I'm going to move towards mount and look for the really strong finishes from that position, mainly the cross choke. And that's what you see here. You know, one more time, really appreciate Diego stepping up to face me last minute. It was like only a week's notice there at the Fight to Win in Dallas. And really looking forward to competing one more time, Fight to Win in Denver this week against the amazing Roberto Cyborg Abreu. We're going to put on an awesome fight, and I'll be going for a title once again in the no-gi black belt division this time around. So hope you guys will be watching, and I hope you enjoyed this breakdown.